Hello everyone, it is Behind the Bottle Thursday. So today we're going to be talking about frankincense. So if you guys don't know much about frankincense, before we get into the actual nitty gritty of it all, frankincense is considered the king of all oils. What this means is you can use frankincense for pretty much anything. So they say when in doubt, frank it out. If you don't know what to use, what oil to use for a certain reason, frankincense is the go-to oil for pretty much anything and everything. But we're going to talk about what they actually recommend it for specifically, but you can use it for like anything and everything. So frankincense is definitely an essential oil you want to have in your home at all times. Maybe get some little rollers so you can make a little roller of it to carry in your purse or have in your car, so you always have it at all times, because you never know when you may need frankincense. Anything and everything can happen during the day or during the course of a day, so you should always be prepared. So let's go ahead and talk about frankincense. Who's excited? I love frankincense. So frankincense, the actual family it comes from is the Barsawanka, which are trees and shrubs. Okay, so that is the actual family. How we get our frankincense is it is distilled from the tree gum / resin. Did you know that frankincense trees actually grow on the side of cliffs? So I actually did a little thing about this a while back. Whenever a person who is a frankincense farmer goes out to get the resin, which is just scraping off the sides of the tree, they're actually risking their life to do so. So if you ever wonder why frankincense, actual real pure frankincense, is so expensive, that is why. Because the tree actually grows on the side of a cliff. So the person has to actually climb up this tree, which is hanging over the side of a cliff, and then scrape it with a special tool. And they have to do it just right so they don't actually damage the tree, so the tree can still keep growing more resin. So if you've ever wondered why frankincense is so expensive, that is why, because literally the farmers are risking their lives to get the frankincense resin, okay? All right, so common uses for frankincense, and you guys might want to get your pen and paper, pause this if you're watching the replay, and get a notebook and write this down. So Alzheimer's disease. Yes, you heard what I said. Frankincense can help support the slowation, so it doesn't, so their minds don't deteriorate as fast for Alzheimer's disease. Okay, arthritis, asthma, balance, brain aging, which also goes with the Alzheimer's disease, right? Yes and yes. Brain injury, breathing, cancer, coma, concussions, confusion, coughs, depression, fibrosis, genital warts, hepatitis, immune system support, improved vision, okay, infected wounds, inflammation, liver cirrhosis, so cirrhosis of the liver, you actually would apply it right around the liver area, okay, Lou Gehrig's disease, memory, mental function, miscarriage, after a miscarriage, okay, to help heal afterwards, internally heal. You do not put it internally into you, though. You just apply it over your womb area on your belly, okay? For moles, which I didn't know that, so I'm going to start using it on my moles and see what happens. So moles, MRSA, multiple sclerosis, nasal polyps, okay? Parkinson's disease, postpartum depression, sorry about that. Scarring, it helps to prevent scars. It can be used on tumors, especially for a lymphoma. All right. Ulcers, uterine tissue restoration. Again, you do not put it internally into you. You just apply it over that area. Okay. Viruses of the nerves, warts, and wrinkles. So those are common uses for frankincense. Like I said, frankincense is the king of all oils. When in doubt, frank it out. You can use it for like anything and everything. So some common application methods with frankincense is it can be applied neat, which means you do not need to dilute it. However, remember guys, I always recommend, if you're going to use an essential oil topically, to dilute it, because it will give you more of the benefits. Your skin will actually absorb more of the oil if you dilute it, okay? Then if you do it neat, which is non-diluted. However, in a pinch, you can always apply it non-diluted. Like if you're out and about and you don't have any diluted, you can always use it, and it will not harm you to use it that way. Okay, and you're going to put it, apply it to the directly on the area of concern or the reflex points. Now, again, if you're trying to use this for like cervical issues or after having like a miscarriage, you're not going to want to put this up inside of you. You're just going to apply it topically to that area. And your womb area is about right here, about to your belly button. So if you've ever had a baby, women, you know the womb is at your belly button. Believe it or not, your stomach is actually up here further. Your womb is actually about at your belly button, so you're going ahead and put it like right around the belly button area, okay? For something like miscarriage, something to do with anything to do with your womb, anything to do with below, you're not going to put it down below. You're going to put it onto your pelvic bone, okay? Or onto your actual pulse points, reflex points, okay? All right, so properties. Frankincense is considered anti-cancer, anti-percent, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, anti-tumoral, immune stimulant, and a sedative. Sorry, guys. Had some issues with that one. So some historical uses of frankincense is the holy oil in the Middle East, okay? So as as an ingredient in the holy incense, okay? It was used anciently during sacrificial ceremonies, and it helped to improve communication with the Creator, okay? So that's what frankincense was historically used for. Now, some French methods they use it for asthma, depression, and ulcers. Let me take a drink really quick here. For some reason, my throat is very dry right now. Okay. Some other possible uses is it may help with aging, allergies, bites, insects, or snake bites for that matter. Bronchitis, colds, diarrhea, diphtheria, gonorrhea, headaches, healing, herpes, high blood pressure, jaundice, nervous conditions, prostate issues, okay, pneumonia, respiratory problems, sciatica pain. So if you have sciatica, you may be able to use frankincense to help with sciatic pain. Sores, spiritual awareness, strep, as in strep throat, okay, strep, stress, TB, syphilis, tension, thyroid, and wounds, okay? In certain in certain ways it may enable you to go beyond the blood-brain barrier, okay? And it may also help oxidate the pituitary gland. So it may actually help your pituitary gland, okay? It increases the activity of the glucosa, which helps defend the body against infections. Frankincense may also help a person have a better attitude, which may help to strengthen their immune system as well. So the body systems that are affected when you use frankincense is emotional balance, immune system, and nervous system, along with your skin, okay? So the aromatic influence. So this oil helps to focus energy, minimize distractions, and improve concentration. It eases hyperactivity, impatience, irritability, and restlessness, and it can help enhance spiritual awareness and meditation, okay? Oral uses that FDA has found that doTERRA frankincense, not the diluted kind, the one in the bottle like this, okay, not the roller, this bottle, is safe for ingestion. So you can use this for flavoring. You can also use it internally to help with like your nervous system and your cellular activity. So you can dilute 1 drop in 1 teaspoon of honey or a half a cup of any beverage, soy milk, rice milk, juice, so on. Not to be given to children under 6 internally, and if you do give it to a child from 6 to 12, make sure that you dilute it a little bit more. So maybe instead of a half a cup of milk, you would do a whole cup of milk. The blend classification is enhancer and an equalizer. It blends well with all oils, so there's not just specific oils. This goes good with all oils. The odor is a 3 in intensity. and it is described as rich, deep, warm, balsamic, sweet, and incense-like undertones. So that is our frankincense. So hopefully you guys learned some new information. If you guys learned something new, go ahead and put in the comments. Let us know. If you knew some of the stuff, let us know. If you have any recommendations for frankincense. I know I said you can use it for pretty much anything, but if you have used frankincense for something in particular and it's helped you, put it below so people can learn, right? So make sure we are sharing our experiences with these oils as we are learning about them. So next Thursday we are going to be learning about geranium essential oil. So who's excited for that? So next Thursday we're going to talk about geranium in our Behind the Bottle Thursday, and tomorrow is our DIY Friday, and tomorrow we are going to be doing another DIY with our fennel, because fennel is the free product of the month if you place a 125 PV order by the 15th of the month. So we are doing we have two more recipes right off the bat that I know with fennel that we're going to be doing the next 2 weeks. So I will see you guys tomorrow at some time. I will be live, or I'll be doing a video tomorrow for our DIY Friday with fennel. All right, see you guys then. Bye, guys.